Hi, I'm Eliza Montes, and I studied on how sugar could be a source to energy, how it can be a source to income, and how it can be a source to the medical field.
Hi, my name is Tyree Hicks, and I researched the effect that sugar has on people and preventions.
My name is Albert Chen, and I'll be investigating how glucose causes a peak in glucose levels in the body and how the body will react to it.
Sugar as a source of energy. Sugar is an important source for food energy during digestion. All food carbohydrates break down into single molecule sugars. These sugars are absorbed from the intestines into the bloodstream and travel to the cells, where they are used to provide energy for the cellular function. Sugar is valued as an inexpensive source for energy to support human activities. Sugar as a source of income. Sucrose is stored in large quantities in sugarcane and sugar beet plants. After it has been separated from its plant materials, it can be purified to produce sugar on a commercial scale. Sugar beet grow in cooler climates unsuitable for sugar canes. Sugarcane is a major agricultural product, an important source of revenue for many developing countries. Medical uses for sugar. Table sugar can be used to make oral rehydration solution, known as ORS, which can help prevent dehydration in children who have infantile diarrhea or vomiting in developing countries. The effective use of ORS saves millions of lives around the world each year.
I researched some information on the effects of sugar, and I came up with a list. Number 1, sugar makes your organs fat. And a prevention for that is to avoid drinks with lots of added sugars, including healthy smoothies. Number 2, sugar is setting your body up for diabetes. And a prevention for that is to look further on honing and on labels. Number 3, sugar hammers your heart. A prevention for this is not to exceed the American Heart Association recommended sugar levels. Number 4, sugar creates tense blood vessels. And the prevention for that is not to be tricked by processed whole grain products. Number 5, sugar promotes cholesterol chaos. And you should eat a protein-rich breakfast. Skipping breakfast makes you 4 to 5 times likely to become obese. Number 6, it leads to type 3 diabetes. And the prevention for this is to check ingredients that end in OSE. No sugar, many names. Number 7, sugar turns you into a junkie. So a prevention from advisor Andrew Weil urges people to be patient as they embark on a diet that cuts added sugars. Number 8, sugar wrecks your face. So instead of reaching for a standard chocolate bar, opt for a bit of organic chocolate with at least 70% cacao.
In discussing the role of exercising and eating a healthy diet, we have focused exclusively on a healthy metabolic state. However, a number of disorders can disrupt glucose homeostasis with potentially serious consequences, especially for the heart, blood vessels, eyes, and kidneys. The best known and most prevalent of these disorders is diabetes. There are 2 main types of diabetes, each marked with high blood glucose levels, but with very different causes. Type 1 diabetes, or insulin-dependent diabetes, is an autoimmune disorder in which the immune system destroys the beta cells of the pancreas, which produces insulin. Treatment consists of insulin injections, typically given several times daily. In the past, insulin was extracted from animal pancreases, but now human insulin can be obtained from genetically engineered bacteria, a relatively inexpensive source. Stem cell research may someday provide a cure for type 1 diabetes by generating replacement beta cells that restore insulin production by the pancreas. Non-insulin dependent diabetes, or type 2 diabetes, is characterized by a failure of target cells to respond normally to insulin. Insulin is produced, but target cells fail to take up glucose from the blood, and blood glucose levels remain elevated. Although heredity can play a role in type 2 diabetes, excess body weight and lack of exercise significantly increases the risk. More than 90% of people with diabetes have type 2. Many can control their blood glucose levels with regular exercise and a healthy diet. Nevertheless, type 2 diabetes is the 7th most common cause of death in the United States and is a growing public health epidemic worldwide. In investigating how properties of sugar causes obesity in certain demographics in society, we have researched how sugar causes a peak in glucose level and how the body reacts to it, the effects of sugar on the human body, and how sugar acts as a source of energy, income, and medicine.